and I'm also going to be recording, so now we are live. Don't judge me because I have a million tabs, okay? Real life, yo. All right, now let's get this up and going. All right, great. All right, everybody who's up, give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen and hear me and everything looks good. All right, thanks, Andy, because you're the only face that I can see right now, so thank you for doing that. Look at her. She's like, oh my gosh, she pulled me up. Yeah, no, thank you. Awesome. All right, that's great, Amy. No problem if Rachel's getting dinner. All right, so I just want to start off a little bit about me. So who am I? So hi, I'm Nikki. I'm a 6-star diamond elite coach. That probably doesn't mean anything to anyone who is here right now for the first time. So I'm going to tell you who I really am. So I am a mom. I am a wife. I'm a former U.S. government employee. I spent 11 years with the Department of Defense Intelligence Agency, as a counterterrorism analyst, and resigned this past August to be a full-time Beachbody coach. So a little bit about my story. It started about a year ago, actually. February 18th was the day that I ordered a challenge pack or sale bundle for my husband and myself. We had went to Pennsylvania, which is where we're both from, go Steelers, for Valentine's Day. And my mother-in-law had said, hey, I'll take all 3 of your kids, right? Those are my 3 munchkins. And you guys can go out on the town tonight and get a hotel room and just enjoy yourself. So my husband and I almost fell over because we had 3 kids. All of our family is in Pennsylvania and we're in Virginia. So we hadn't went out in like years. So we jumped all over that opportunity, went out and just had the time of our life. And on the way home, we were really reflecting on it. We were saying, you know, we really have an amazing family and we want to be around a long time to enjoy them. Like, life is fun. It can really be great. And it kind of just like shook us out of this like funk we had got in, right? After so many years, like one day for us, we just kind of woke up and had, you know, kids and jobs and responsibilities. And, you know, we were kind of stuck in that rut. And the first thing that we wanted to change was our physical and mental health. Like, we had just kind of forgot who we were for so many years. So I knew my neighbor was a Beachbody coach, right? So I sent her a message in the car as I was in the passenger seat. And I was like, hey, can you tell me, whatever that Beachbody thing is that you do, just sign me up and sign up John too, because we need to change. And that was it. I never asked anything. It's amazing what happens when you just make up your mind to change. I didn't ask many questions at all, except for, how do you sign me up? And there in the car, I got the 21-day fix and Shakeology for myself, and the 21-day fix extreme and Shakeology for my husband. And we started them the end of February. And I remember telling him, I was like, don't tell anyone we're doing this. Because I was so sure it was a scam. I was like, oh my God, I don't want anyone to know that we got tricked. So don't tell anyone. But I had this like gut feeling, and I'd been looking for a different job. I was just unfulfilled. Like, my job was amazing, and I met so many great people there, and I always loved the people there. But it worked well for me when I was in my early 20s, and then it didn't work anymore in my 30s. I was missing out on things because I couldn't get away from work. I had to miss my children's Halloween parade, and it just didn't work anymore. It didn't fit my lifestyle. I wanted to have the flexibility to be there to put my son on the bus whenever he started kindergarten that fall, and I didn't have that anymore. So my priorities just no longer fit my former life, which has been and was always all I ever wanted to do, right? All I ever wanted to do was work for the government, and I had done it. I had got there, but then it just didn't work anymore. So I needed something new, and I wasn't sure how I was going to do that, and I didn't really even know at the beginning that it was going to be Beachbody. But I got the challenge pack, and about 2 weeks into the program, oh, I hear a little bit of back chatter, so I'm not sure if anybody out there, if you can mute yourselves, that would be fantastic. Okay, awesome. So I wasn't really sure it was going to be Beachbody, but I started the program, and about 2 weeks into it, I think my husband was down about 10 pounds. I was down like 6 or 7. I was basically at the goal weight that I wanted to be at, and it was only 2 weeks. And I remember thinking, like, I struck gold. I was like, this is gold. If I can do this with 3 little kids at home, an hour commute to and from work every day, and a full-time job, anyone can do this. I just believed anyone could do this. And I found this insane community of people who were just supportive, uplifted, and positive. And it was the exact opposite of everything that I had lived up until that point. And I just never wanted to leave it. I never wanted to leave it. I just wanted to be around the type of people that I was around who just accepted you wholeheartedly. The only requirement was to come as you are and just be real about yourself. And they wanted to help each other. And it was just such an insane community. So I had to tell everyone I knew about it. I felt like I was doing a disservice to every friend that I didn't tell about this opportunity, because who wouldn't want this? Who wouldn't want to be healthy and happy and just have like a group of Insta friends that are there to support you? It's the most amazing feeling that you could ever have. I just never felt anything like it before. So that's really how I got my start. And I decided then in last March to become a coach and to try and help other people do what I had done. So from that time, like, life has changed. So like you can see in the bottom left, like, that's me. That was the day before I started. And then on the right, that was like right after I had finished the 21-day fix and the 21-day fix extreme. And I've grown since then. So I got very determined and disciplined, and I started to dream bigger. And every time that I would do something, I would just want to take the next step. Like, my first goal as a Beachbody coach was to help one person. And that was it. I was like, if I could just help one person, it's worth it. It's worth it if I can give this to one other person. So I always think that's like a wonderful quote by Martin Luther King, who says, like, you don't have to see the whole staircase. You just have to take the first step. And that's what I did. So since then, I've become a member of the DC DC Council. So we're a council of coaches who are selected by Beachbody Corporate to be the representative of the coaches in the region. So I get to sit on that council. It's fantastic. Last time we hosted our Super Saturday, we had Autumn and Carl out here. So I got a chance to meet them and talk to them in person for a while. And they're just incredible people. I've had an opportunity to speak at Super Saturday events, spoke in the Central Virginia Super Saturday, just to share my experience and my story about where I've come from. So that is just a little bit about me. So what is Beachbody? Okay, so this is just a little bit of background on the company. So we were founded in 1998 by John Congdon and Carl Deichler. So it's a direct marketing company that wanted to come up with an effective solution for weight loss. So we've created multiple programs that you've heard of, like Insanity, PiYo, Masters Hammer and Chisel, 21-Day Fix, Turbo Fire, Body Beast, P90X. Those are all Beachbody programs. So the network of coaches actually came about in 2007. So there's 2 separate entities, right? So you hear Beachbody and Team Beachbody. Team Beachbody is the network of coaches like myself. So what happened was, the creators, like John and Carl, they were marketers, right? This is why you've seen infomercials of all of you. They're infomercial guys, right? So they created, I think, P90. And they went out and they marketed it. And then they found that what happened was the people who were getting results with the programs were starting to talk in chat rooms and in threads. And they were starting to help each other through the program so they could increase their results. And they saw it and they were like, wow, wouldn't it be great if we could somehow compensate these guys for what they're doing? And that is how they founded the network of coaches. They just figured, they knew like everybody was doing it and they were helping other people get results with their programs, so why not? So Beachbody became an MLM, which means that we earn money through direct sales and team sales. So I totally want to talk about this. This is what everyone says, right? And I thought this too. It's like, is this a pyramid scheme? Here's the difference, okay? So that you know, this is the difference between a pyramid scheme and what Beachbody is. So in a pyramid scheme, your profits are based primarily on recruiting others to join, but there's no real investment or sale of goods. There's nothing tangible that comes through it. You just put money in. In Beachbody, the profits come from retail sales from workout programs, Shakeology, and other supplements. There's a tangible good that's exchanged for money. That's the big difference, right? Pyramid scheme forces recruits to buy way more product they could ever use. In Beachbody, you're not forced to purchase any product, and you can actually be paid commission whether or not you are using a Beachbody product. You don't have to be using a Beachbody product to earn commission, okay? In a pyramid scheme, there's no retail sales. Recruits only sell within their structure. And in Beachbody, we're always going to encourage you to go outside of the structure and try to help 3 to 5 new people every single month. So those are your real big things. The focus too for, a pyramid scheme is focusing on networking and having people buy in. And Beachbody's focus is to end the trend of obesity. That's what they're doing. It's a huge epidemic. It's a problem where our children are the first generation that aren't expected to live as long as us. And it's because of health-related diseases. I mean, something has to change. Pyramid schemes are illegal and non-compliant with the Direct Selling Association. Beachbody is legitimate, legal, and complies with all DSA requirements. Another thing I want to throw in here, in a pyramid scheme, you are never able to earn more than the person who is directly above you. And in Beachbody, you can absolutely do that. You can earn more, and you can move into a higher ranking than the person who is above you. So those are the great big differences. So coaching, what is a coach? So there's a couple types of coaches. So there's 2 really. So the first type of coach is a discount coach, and you might already be this, okay? A discount coach is someone who isn't quite ready to go out and help other people start programs, but they love Beachbody, they love the products, they love Shakeology, and they want to get a discount on the products. So you can sign up as a discount coach. You pay a $16 monthly fee, and in return, you actually have all of the tools at your disposal that a coach would have. You have a back office. You have access to all kinds of nutrition plans and meal plans and information that you can use, and you save 25% on all your purchases. And this is the huge one for everyone, right? So if you're drinking Shakeology every month, it makes more sense to become a discount coach because you save 25%, which is about $32 on your monthly Shakeology, and you pay $16 a month for the coach fee, so you come out ahead, right? So a lot of people sign up as a discount coach, and that's fine. You're never forced to sell anything to anyone. You can't make anyone do this. We understand and know that, and we would never want to. I want people to help other people because they're inspired by their results, by the products, and because they want to help other people. Never, ever would you be forced to do anything that you don't want to do. So when you're ready to be a coach, what makes you qualified, right? So myself personally, I majored in politics and anthropology and minored in IR and history, right? So clearly I was meant to be a health and fitness coach, right? So awesome part about Beachbody, all you have to be is a regular person who wants to help other people. That's it. You don't need to be a fitness expert. You don't need to be a personal trainer. You don't need to be a nutritionist. All you have to do is be a person who wants others to help others be healthy and be happy. So somebody who leads by example, somebody who's disciplined and determined, and a person who drinks Shakeology every day and does the workouts every day. Somebody who can sit there and show somebody else what to do and how to follow. Beachbody pays personal trainers and pays nutritionists to make up meal plans. You don't have to do that. That's the beauty of what we do. You're an accountability partner. You're a motivator. You're a person who brings to someone something that they don't get every day. A person who's invested in their success simply by being their coach. That's who you are. Somebody who's leading by example, who's showing them that it can be done despite life and all that it throws at you. That is all a coach is. So what do we do every day as a coach? Okay, our main thing is our fitness accountability groups or challenge groups. So we help people work through the programs, right? This is what we do. We get a community of people, so people who are doing Beachbody programs, we'll let people come in sometimes that aren't doing programs. They just want to get a sense of what we're doing and what we're being in there. That's totally fine. Come in. If I can help you in some way, shape, or form, that's what I want to do. So we help them work through their program. We provide them a platform to interact with other people who are going through the same things that they are. For me, the hardest thing about when I tried to take the weight off by myself was that I could cheat and no one would know. No one would check on me, right? Like it was just me. If I didn't do the workout, then no one else knew. It was so different when I walked into my first challenge group and I started to see other moms or people who worked longer hours than me, or their husbands were deployed and away from home and they had young kids and jobs, and they were getting in on these challenge groups and logging their workouts. They were like, oh yeah, I got it done today. Or I did a workout and a run. And I was like, oh my God, if these people can do it, then I definitely can. Like, I know I could do this. And it just provided that extra push from within me that I needed. It just showed me that it was so possible and it was so real, and it helped me push my excuses aside. And then the people were so motivating and supportive. I hadn't found that anywhere, right? So instead of just me trying to figure out how to eat healthy, I had an entire community of people who wanted to share recipes, or, these are like the top 5 foods that my kids will eat that are healthy and clean. It just made life so much easier instead of having to reinvent the wheel. All I had to do was pick up the baton and go. And it just made it doable. It was it's usually that final like nail in the coffin that people need is accountability, because you can find a workout program anywhere, right? You could find a meal replacement shake. Won't be nearly as good as Shakeology, but you could find another one. But what you can't find is that accountability group, that group of people led by a coach, and then that personal coach who's there and invested in your health and fitness. And it's usually the last piece of the puzzle that people need to finally achieve what they want. So we run these groups, and in addition, we'll run other groups. We'll run water challenge groups, like just to help people for free, right? Like drink water, right? Water's free. Everyone can do this. Like any way that we can give back and just try and help people live a healthier and happier life, that's what we do. We run clean eating groups. We'll run specific groups. So if we want to do a quick 3-day refresh is one of Beachbody's programs, to get ready for a big event, or we just came off vacation or the holiday season and, there's a little bit extra there. We want to get back down. We'll run a group just specific for that. So we help people achieve some of the results that you're seeing on this screen. That's what we do every single day. So I want to talk about this, right? How do you earn money, right? This is usually something people are like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, we're going to talk about it, okay? So what we do in Beachbody Land, we like to keep it real. So we earn 25% commission on all of our retail sales. Also, a portion of what we earn comes from our Team Cycle bonuses, okay? That's complicated and confusing, and we don't need to go there, but just so you know, those things start to add up. We have other types of bonus programs, like our Fast Start bonuses, our matching bonuses, and then like our Star Diamond bonuses. Those are when you hit a certain rank within the company, you get a quarterly bonus just for maintaining that rank, right? So there are so many ways. I think there's like 7 or 8 ways that we earn money. The bulk of it in the beginning, though, for you is going to be the 25% on all of your retail sales. Down the line, it actually will turn into your Team Cycle bonuses, which is really cool. We also get 25% discounts on all of our purchases as coaches. There are no quotas, okay? There's nothing that you don't have to do anything. Nothing's going to get penalized, or you're not going to get canceled or anything. You help as many people as you can help when you want to help. And you can cancel your coach your coaching account at any single time. Listen, Beachbody is like a multi-billion-dollar company. If you don't want to be here, like, you don't have to be. They don't need to keep anybody around that doesn't want to be here. Their biggest problem this past year was trying to keep up with all of their orders. So don't worry about it. You can get out of this at any time. You just tell your coach, and we'll send you the form that all you have to do is send it in. But we do get rewarded for helping people, okay? So one of our big programs is called the Success Starters program. So every month as a coach, we aim to help 3 to 5 more people every single month. That's just what we personally try to achieve every month. And you can absolutely do it just by talking to people, posting on social media. 3 to 5 people is like a piece of cake. And that actually will earn you what we call a Success Club. And it's really the benchmark that we use to measure the growth of our business. So most businesses spend years developing systems trying to figure out if they're on the right track for growth. Beachbody tells us that. They already tell us what those are based on the prior coaches that came before us who've been successful. They went back through their histories and set up the benchmarks and said, well, this is what you should do to progress toward a positively trending business. So for us, it's Success Club. We make it a non-negotiable every month. I'm going to help 3 people every single month, and I know I'll do it. And I have for the past 12 months in a row. So the Success Starters program is for new coaches. So you sign up as a coach, and if you become a person who helps 3 people every single month for the first 3 months as a coach, you become a Success Starter. And that actually gets you a free ticket to our annual Coach Summit, which is in Nashville this year. It was in Nashville last year too, which is like the mecca of all Beachbody coaches. There's about 25,000 of us there. It's insane. And that ticket is it's like $275, so it's incredible value. So you get to go, you get your ticket for free. We also have trips. So every year we have a Success Club trip. The one that we just got back from was the cruise ship. So Beachbody actually chartered the Oasis of the Seas, which I think is like the largest cruise liner on Earth. It's actually absolutely incredible. And every month, however many Success Club points or however many people that you help, you earn what they call trip dollars toward those trips. So if you just continue to hit Success Club and help 3 to 5 people a month, it covers the cost of your trip. So next year, we're going to the Dominican Republic, right? That's me and my husband smiling. That was the day that we registered for the trip. We're going to the Hard Rock Hotel in the Dominican Republic. I'm super excited about it. I cannot wait to go. We haven't been on a vacation together since our honeymoon. It's really sad to say, but it's the truth. In like 2008, and now we're finally going to get to go somewhere just for doing what we do every day, just for helping people. It's just absolutely incredible. So who are we? So welcome, because you're at a team call, like this is one of our calls, for Team Girl Strong. We are an elite Beachbody team, and this means that we are actually in the top 0.01% of the company. And these are just a few of my incredible leaders that are on this team. We are wives, we are mothers, we are dual careers. Right? We do like multiple things. It's absolutely incredible who we are. Some people are military. We're dreamers. We are best friends. We support each other every single step of the way, and we like to have a good time. This team is just incredible. We were one of a handful of teams that went from a new team to an elite team within 9 months, which is just absolutely incredible. It just shows how driven and determined the people on this team are to go and help other people. It's insane what we've done. We keep moving up in the ranking every single month. Cannot believe, and most of the leaders all of the leaders on this team have their own individual ranking. It's incredible where we are for how long we've been around. Just an insane team. So it's really great that you found your way here, and now is definitely the time to hop on this. So how can we help you? All right. So our team likes to help each other. This is just what we do. So we want to make it easy for ourselves to do this because we have a lot of things going on in life, right? So what we give you if you join our team is access to everything, right? So we have a coach training that we plug you right into. It's self-paced. self-guided, so you work on it when you can work on it to get the training that you need to get yourself moving in this business. Some people go through it in a couple of days. Some people move through it in a couple of weeks. It includes social media training, right? I remember myself when I started, I had no idea. I was asked to make a video about why I wanted to be a Beachbody coach. And I remember I had to call my husband in from the other room, and I was like, how do you make a video on the computer? I had no idea. I knew it had the capability. I'm like, I know it has a camera in there, but like, what program do I even open to do this, right? So I remember where I was. I was about like 5 or 6 years technology deprived when I started. So I created a social media academy, everything that you need to know, from like how to take a selfie, right, to how to do all the fun stuff on social media that we do. You know, how we even like create the picture collages and things like that. So we give you access to all that information. We give you access to a daily to-do list, right? Because there's so much information out there about how we do what we do. So we like to boil it down for you. Say, okay, well, if you only have 15 minutes, then do this every day. That's going to help you help 3 to 5 people a month. That's going to move your business forward. I actually have a monthly team calendar that I post in our team's Facebook page. So I have a Facebook page just for my team of coaches. And in there we have a monthly calendar, and it shows you exactly what the team's doing every month. Like every last Friday of the month at 9 p.m., we're doing this webinar, right? So that way it helps you stay on track. You know what we're doing, and you know what we're moving to, so you know what you can talk about. That way you're not lost out there in outer space. We like to just make it easy for you. We have weekly team calls, right? So these are hosted by myself, by the executive leadership of our team. Sometimes we have guest speakers come in, which is super cool. Last week we had a guest speaker who's been a Beachbody coach for 8 years, and his knowledge was just absolutely incredible. So we like to go out and find other coaches out there who may talk about the company and the business a little bit differently and do things differently, because that's the great thing about this. Like, you are your own CEO. Your company and your business grows at whatever rate you want it to. It's not a normal job. It's not a 9-to-5 environment, right, where somebody makes a decision about who gets a promotion. Your promotions are solely based on the work that you do. So you can rise in this business within a couple of months. It's all up to you, right? If you put the work in, you get the promotion. That's just how it works. Absolutely incredible. It's a non-attrition environment. It isn't based on who's been around the longest. It's about who helps the most people. We also have, love doing these. So we actually just have one in March. We have team retreats. So if you reach a certain level in the business, I like to host a retreat for you. So we all get together and fly out to that destination, and it's an all-inclusive retreat with a bunch of women from the team. We have photo shoots. We have Zoom calls. This is a Zoom call, right? With our corporate mentors who talk to us about how to successfully build our business. It's just an incredible bonding opportunity too. A lot of us, when's the last time you got together and got to have like a hangout, sleepover with your best friends? And that's what we do. And then we also have we have leadership training. We like to go to events, things to help us grow. We do a ton of personal development, right? Which is just how you develop as a person. I don't know why we stop reading whenever we leave college, but we do. And in this business, we like to build a mental armor to help grow our dreams, and we do that through personal development. So we'll talk about that all the time. And we like to attend leadership seminars whenever we can, and we'll go together. So that is just a little bit about our team. So if this is something that you would like to do, and you want to become a coach and help other people, the next step for you, if you have not already become a discount coach, which you know some of you are, if you're a discount coach already and you've already started the program in Shakeology, you are all set up to become a coach. And if you want to give this a shot, all you have to do is get in touch with your upline coach, so me or whoever invited you here to this group, and just tell me you want to give it a shot. And what we're going to do is we're going to plug you straight into coach training, and you can just start right there, and then that's it. You're on your way. You're already set up to go. If you haven't, and this is something that you're first thinking about, the first thing I would absolutely recommend is that you choose a program and Shakeology, and you get started. The coolest thing about that is that's called a sale bundle or a challenge pack. Normally it costs $40 to become a coach, but when you buy that together, it's waived, right? So the $40 fee is waived. So you basically get to start a business for free, which is insane when you think about it. How much does it cost to open a franchise? You know, like if you want to open a McDonald's, how much is the startup fee? How much you have to pay into that? For us, it's $40, but it's actually waived when you get a challenge pack. And that's what you're going to be helping most of your people get started with. I started with the 21-day fix and Shakeology, right? So you need to be a product of the product. You need to show the way. And you need to believe in what you're doing too, right? We're all here because we believe in these products, because we did the programs, we saw the results, and we want other people to experience the same results that we did. We're not here to sell things to people to make a buck. If that's what you're looking for, go somewhere else, because you're not going to find it here, okay? There's a military discount that I want to tell you about. So there's normally a $15.95 monthly fee to be a coach. This covers the cost of things like your back office, right, which is online, and that shows you like all of your stats about your business. It covers like customer service, shipping, returns. Beachbody takes care of all that for us for $16 a month. Really crazy cheap. But that's what it covers. If you are active duty military or prior military, there's a couple of requirements there. You get that fee waived, okay? So you don't pay any monthly fee, and there's no other fees, okay? That is the only fee that there is, just that one monthly fee. So that is what you would do to sign up. So again, just talk to the coach, whoever invited you here, about signing up or just getting started into Coach Basics, which is the first thing that you will do. Gives you all of your training on how to become a coach. So that is the quick of what we do. I just wanted to say it is probably the one thing that I never, if you would have told me 2 years ago that I would be doing this, I would have laughed in your face like 100%. I'd be like, no, I'm going to be like a senior government official. That's what I'm meant to be. But this world is just intoxicating once you breathe it in. Our job is to be healthy, right? To be healthy. I get paid to work out every day, to eat healthy, and to be happy, and to help others feel like this. I can't think of a more noble way to live my life. It literally turned my whole world upside down. And now I have this incredible team of best friends who are always there to support us. And we do things like sell out NFL stadiums and NHL arenas and shut down in the middle picture. Like, that's Broadway in Nashville. There were so many Beachbody coaches there that Beachbody shut down Broadway, and it just became a big party, like in the middle of the street. It's incredible. So that's just a little bit about this life. So for me, it was just a flutter in my stomach, and I just had a feeling like, what if I try? Like, what if this worked? What if I tried this and it actually worked? And it did. For me, it helped me take off the weight that I so desperately wanted to take off. And by the time my son was getting ready to start kindergarten, I was able to retire from my federal government position and replace my income enough to be there to put him on the school bus on his first day of school and every day thereafter. I have the flexibility now to work from anywhere in the world that has Wi-Fi. I'm not stuck here. My commute is from my upstairs to my downstairs, and I can work anywhere I want. It's 30,000 feet in the air, and I was working on a flight from LA to back to Washington, D.C. It's just absolutely incredible. I would just recommend trying. Like, what's the worst that can happen, right? The worst that can happen is, like, you get in a couple great workouts, you meet a few amazing friends, right? Like, that's it. Or you can have, like, an entirely brand new world brought to you that you never imagined or believed was possible. But I just want you to know that it is, that it's out there, it exists, it's in front of you right now, and you're here. Wherever you're here for a reason. Just listen to your gut. We're here for you, and we just want to help you do this and live this insanely awesome life that we're living right now too. So with that, I want to open it up for questions from you guys. Feel free to come off of mute or write them up there in the group chat. And as you guys have them, we will start answering. Whew. Or I could just keep talking to you guys all night long. I know someone out there has a question. Aw, I hear the baby. Don't worry, we're baby friendly. All right. Okay.
There we go. Okay. There. Sorry. It took me a minute to figure it out.
No problem.
Okay. I have the 21-day fix, the containers and stuff, but I don't have Shakeology. So would it still cost me $40, or I'm kind of confused on that?
Yeah, no problem. So if you wanted to become a coach, right now if you have the fix and the containers, you have two options basically. So you could go in, you could sign up for a coach, to be a coach for $40, right? Or you could go purchase a bag of Shakeology as a challenge pack, because a single bag of Shakeology actually is $130, and you could get a sale bundle or a challenge pack for $140. So it's actually going to be less expensive for you to snag up an extra workout program and Shakeology together. That would be $140, or you could pay $130 for the Shakeology plus $40 for the coach fee, which would be $170. So it's actually less expensive to grab the bag of Shako as a challenge pack. And then after that, you would just have the $16 monthly fee every month. And that's just to maintain your back office. And so Beachbody handles all your customer service, like your shipping and returns and processing and all of that good stuff. Does that make sense?
Sort of.
Okay. So all you have to do is become a coach. I'm not sure. Do you know who your coach is?
Becky.
Oh, Becky will take care of you. Don't even worry about that. Yeah, girl. All you got to do is you can pay $40 and be a coach. Easy peasy. One-time fee. Okay? Or you can go and grab a sale bundle and become a coach for free. It's
all right.
You, however you want to do it, okay? And Becky will walk you through all of that step by step.
Sorry, I'm kind of doing laundry.
Oh my God, don't even worry, girl. It's actually incredible how like mellow everybody is right now. We're usually like doing laundry and holding babies and doing all that stuff. Don't worry, this is real life, so you do whatever you got to do. Okay, awesome.
Can I ask a question?
I just remembered that my comforters was in the washer, and I need them to cover up tonight.
No worries. All right.
Can I ask a question? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I've never done these before, so I don't know. I've never done that live. I have watched, I swear. How do you guys educate yourselves on the different programs? So I've done the 21-day fix. I've done the hammer and chisel. I keep hearing about PIO, and my upline, Taryn, does it and loves it. But I don't know enough about these programs to really help other people. Like, I know size is dancing. But how do you guys figure out what program works best for other people?
Awesome. So through each other, okay? So as you're a coach, like the longer you're a coach, you start to do more and more programs. But what'll happen, like I've never done the whole PIO program. But if somebody says to me like they need a low impact workout, right? Or they have a certain type of like physical limitation, or they enjoy yoga, what I would do is I'll go back into the team page, into our Facebook page, and be like, where's all my PIO girls at, right? And they'll start responding in the thread and be like, can you give me some information about the program? And you'll just hear firsthand from them. So it's incredible. So the team will provide you with a ton of information. They'll be like, here's my results pick. Here's what PIO is like. Here's what the eating plan is like. Here's how many a day's workout it is. So you get the first-hand information from them. Beachbody also gives us a ton of like product information guides, so we can read through those and learn that, but really you get the first-hand experience from your teammates. And because there's so many of us in that group, you just get like a multiplied effect of people that have worked through the programs. So we really like lean on each other. Or we'll even link the people up, right? So I know I could ask Taryn to talk to somebody if they had a ton of in-depth questions about PIO, and I know I trust her, so I would just link them up. Here you go. You know, you can talk to Taryn if you want some more information about it. But we really lean on each other. That's really the way we do it. So you don't have to be, you know, an expert on everything. You don't have to go in and study and learn every program. The resource of the team and the team page is so deep. All you have to do is be able to ask the question. Just go in the group and ask the question. And it's so much like, it's like the challenge groups, right? But just on the coaching level and how we help other people. We do the same thing in our team page, and that's how we help each other, help more people.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any other questions? Okay. All right. Well, just know that you can always, talk to the person who invited you. You can talk to me. Thank you guys so much for giving us some of your time on this Monday night. We're so happy to see all of your faces here, some challengers in here I'm excited about. And we hope that we could see you in the team page really soon so that we can just expand and just keep pushing this out on to other people who just want to live this same life, healthy, happy, and moving forward every day, one step at a time. All right, guys. I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks so much for coming.